Chapter 4 Integers Part 3 Grade 6 Topic Addition of integers using number line. Hello everyone. In this video I will be covering the topic Addition of integers using number line. We know that there are two types of integers, positive integers and negative integers. So first we will understand what we have to do when we are adding two integers having same sign. Addition of two integers with same sign. That means when we are adding two positive integers or two negative integers. There are certain rules. When two positive integers are added, the result is always positive with its value larger than both the integers. For example, if we'll add 3 and 5, when there is no sign in front of a number, that number is a positive number. So when we will add 3 plus 5, we will get the result as 8. So here we are getting the result as a positive integer, and this integer is greater than 3 and it is also greater than 5. Next is when two negative integers are added, the result is always negative with its value smaller than both the integers. So here when we are adding two negative integers, the result will be negative and the value of the result will be smaller than the integers we are adding. So here again we'll take one example. Suppose we are adding minus 5 and minus 4. Both the integers are negative. So here we write this in the form of minus 5 plus minus 4. So result will be negative and we have to add both the integer absolute value of both the integers. So we will add 5 and 4, that is 9. Sign of the result will be negative. So here we are adding two negative integers. Result is always a negative. So always the answer will be a negative integer and it will be smaller than both the integers. So here minus 9 is smaller than minus 5 and minus 9 is also smaller than minus 4. Now we will add integers using number line. How you have to do the markings and add the integers. So here example will be, we'll add 2 plus 4. First we will take positive integers. Now we know that positive integers are present on the right side of 0. So here what we will do, the first step is start from 0 and move towards right on the number line and mark the first integer. So here the first integer is 2. So we are moving on the right side from 0 and we will mark the first integer, that is 2. Next is from the first integer is not this, but this is the first integer which we have marked here is 2. So from first integer, move as many units as the second integer. Second integer is 4. So we will move 4 units to the right. 4 units to the right means 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will mark it. 4 is at 6. So starting from 2, 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So here the result is 6. Now for negative integers. For negative integer, we have to follow the same steps. Only the thing is, we have to move on the left side of the number line because negative integers are present on the left side of 0. For example, if I'll take -5 plus -2. So here the result should be negative and we have to add the absolute value. So here 5 plus 2 is 7. Now here how you have to mark it on the number line. What we will do, start from 0. Again we'll start from 0 and mark the first integer. First integer is -5. So we will move on the left side of the 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -5 or directly you can say -5 you can see and mark it -5 as the first integer. After that, we have to start from the first integer we have marked. First integer we have marked is -5. So we will start counting the units from -5 and move 2 units because the second integer is -2. So here we will move 2 units to the left and mark the second integer that will be -7. So this is your answer. Now we will understand addition of two different integers. Two different integers means one positive and another negative. There can be two cases. First integer positive, second integer negative, or first integer negative, second integer positive. But whatever be the case, we have to follow the same steps. First step is find the difference of their absolute values. Second, put the sign of integer with higher absolute value. This I will explain with the help of an example. 5 plus -7. So I have taken first case that is positive and a negative integer. So we have to find the absolute, see the absolute value of 5 is 5 and absolute value of -7 is 7. So we will find the difference. For that we have to subtract 5 from 7. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So we are done with the first step, that is find the difference of their absolute values. Put the sign of integer with the higher absolute value. Here the integer -7 is having the higher absolute value and the sign is minus. So here the sign in the answer will be negative or minus. One more example I will take. Positive plus negative. So your 6 is positive and -2 is negative. So again the first step we have to find the difference of their absolute values. Absolute value of 6 is 6 and absolute value of -2 is 2. So finding the difference, 6 minus 2. So the answer is 4. Now here in these two integers, 6 is having the higher absolute value and it has positive sign. So we will give positive sign in the answer. Now we will see the example of negative and positive integer. Here the first integer is negative, that is -9, and second integer is positive, that is +2. Steps remains the same. First we have to find the difference of the absolute values. Absolute value of -9 is 9. Absolute value of +2 is 2. So here we will find the difference. So we have to subtract the smaller absolute value from the bigger absolute value. So we will subtract 2 from 9, that is 9 minus 2 is equals to 7. Now here the integer minus 9 is having the higher absolute value and it is a negative integer. So answer will have a negative sign. Minus 3, the first negative integer, and we will add it to a positive integer, that is 7. Here we have to find again the difference of the absolute values. Absolute value of minus 3 is 3 and absolute value of plus 7 is 7. So 7 is greater than 3. So 7 minus 3 will get the difference of 4. Here minus 3 and plus 7. 7 is having a higher absolute value and it has a positive sign. So the answer will also have a positive sign. Now we will see how to do the marking for addition of two different integers. So the first example is 6 and minus 3. So again we will start from 0 and mark the first integer. So it's a positive integer. So we will move on the right side of 0 and mark the first integer, that is 6. So from 0 we will move to 6 and mark the first integer. And from that point move to the right or left depending on the second integer. Now here the second integer is negative. So for negative we will move on the left hand side. So from 6 we will move to the left hand side, that is 1, 2, 3 units, and we will get the answer, that is 3. Positive 3 is the answer. Second example, 2 plus minus 7. So again we will start from 0 and do the marking of first integer, that is 2. First integer 2. Now the second integer is negative, so we have to move on the left hand side of the first integer which we have marked. So the first integer we have marked is 2. So we will start from here and we will move 7 units to the left hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here the answer is minus 5. Next example, minus 5 and plus 2. First integer is negative. So first we will move to the left hand side of 0 and do the marking of first integer. Minus 5 starting from 0. First integer minus 5. After that, it's plus 2. So plus sign is there. So it is a positive integer. So we have to move on the right hand side to the right side from the first integer which we have marked. So first integer we have marked is minus 5. 2 units to the right. 1, 2. So here is minus 3. Now the last example, minus 3 and plus 8. Again the first integer is negative. So we will move on the left side of the 0 to mark minus 3. From 0 we have marked the first integer as minus 3. Second integer is a positive integer. So here we will move to the right hand side from the first integer which we have marked. So from 3 we will start and we will move 8 units to the right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we will reach at 5. We will have 8 units. So answer will be 5. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.